In the city of Parsons, this little electronic ding you're hearing is a sound of progress.
How's that county this morning?
On December 18th, I went on a ride-along with Parsons Utilities head meter reader.
Yeah, I'm Tim Odell. I've been with the city for 5 years.
It wasn't quite what I expected. In truth, I thought it would be a day of this.
So that's one reading.
That's one reading.
And now it's reduced to a driving by and a
2 seconds. Beep.
beep.
Keep going.
This is how we read meters in Parsons now.
This meter right here always takes a minute. Got it.
So every time that dings, that's a reading.
That's a reading.
Water or gas?
Both.
Both. Both.
We're doing water and gas right now. That house right up there, the meter is actually at that shed, closer to that shed on the other side of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it from back here. So
How does it work?
behind your seat here is it's like a booster.
Mm-hmm.
And this booster actually goes out and gets the signals that our gas meter Hertz and our water meter Hertz sends out. And in the past, when I first started reading meters, it would actually take me 3 days to read this route. I can read it now in 6 hours.
Wow.
So this particular route that I'm on right now, when I start up in the morning times, I can plug in 3 out of the 4 routes that's right here in town, and before I leave the shop and get up to the florist, I've already read 13% of my route. That's how fast it reads them.
Oh my goodness.
Some roads we have to go down, that's Grice Lane right there. Most of the time I can read that from here. I just got all of the ones down to Grice Lane. I may have to go down that road. Yeah. I can just continue on.
That's awesome. You don't even have to pull down the road. But before this, you would have had to stop at every meter
Yes.
and take a manual reading.
Yes,
and
I'll
you used to
stop
do that.
Here, stop there, go over there, fight a dog here.
Have you ever been attacked by a dog?
Yeah, I've been bitten.
You been bitten?
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
Little red healer
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where'd it get you?
on the back of the hill.
Did it hurt?
Not the blood. He didn't like the looks of me.
But it's not just the dogs you have to worry about.
Guard ducks.
And don't forget the goats. Not that you could.
Never been attacked by a bull.
Never been attacked.
Good.
Right.
But the dogs are the worst.
Might catch him smacking into a tree.
Make no mistake, however, Tim still has to get out of the truck.
If that meter is submerged under water, you got it.
Got it.
It won't send a signal.
Okay.
It's hard to get that signal out from under the water. But this is part of the old way of doing it too.
Yeah.
Pump them out so you can see them. Another good feature about this system is if I put in a number, if I put in less than what was previous, it'll ask me if I'm sure. And then I can go back and look at the meter and say, no, I'm not sure. I put it in the wrong number.
Yeah.
Or if it seems, it'll remember it has I can say it remembers, but if a user had a leak or something's happened and they've used a whole lot of usage, and I type in a huge amount, it asks me if I'm sure.
So that helps identify a lot of
Yeah.
those problems then on the spot instead of waiting for the bill to come, right?
Exactly. Bang, got it. That meter was right down there.
Are you continually updating the meters as far as making them all modern?
Yeah. We're to a point now to where we're almost having to come out with a backhoe and dig up the meter boxes and place new meter boxes. The ones that's able to just be lift the lid and put a new one in, we've already done that. So now we're at a point where we just have to come out with a backhoe and dig them up.
Is there a projected timetable as to when that might be finished? No. Just do it as you go.
Just days like today, when I know Travis likes to, he wouldn't have any, anything pressing, any kind of water leaks out there, or any new taps made. He would get a list of the ones that needs to be dug up, and he'll give them to the guys. So y'all go put these in. I think we used to have like 3 or 5 meter readers that would read the county.
And now you're it?
I'm it, and I can do it in less than a week.
The whole county?
The whole county. I have this route here takes less than a day, then I have another route that takes just a little more than a day, and then my third route takes like a day and a half. So I can do it all in a little over 4 days. Right in 4 days.
But you used to be one man and a crew that would read meters all day, every day.
All day, every day. At the end of the day, at the end of the reading, all of these will say complete. That tells me there's no more meters in here to be read. I'll take the handheld out. Colleen's got a dock at her desk. We set it in the dock. She downloads all of the readings onto her computer, and it sends it. It sends it to a central location, processes it. It's a pretty neat deal. So we only got 13 more on this particular little route here that we're on.
I graduated University of Tennessee at Martin in December of '08 on a Saturday. I started full time that next Monday. So I had 1 day off from school to work. So I had 1 day off. I had done some intern work with the city while I was in school, kind of like Brian's doing now. And I did the same thing he did. I worked with the mapping department. Actually, Tim David kind of formed a mapping department through me, and we've since I've been in the position I'm in now, we have had somebody here fooling with and working in our mapping department. Right now, we've kind of settled down with Brian. We've got him trained really well.
My name is Brian McDonald, and I'm in the GIS mapping department with the city of Parsons. Well, for the people that don't know what GIS, it stands for Geographical Information Systems. And what it is I collect data and put it on the map so it'll be useful to the guys out in the field. Say if they need to know what side of the road the gas is at or the attributes, well, any information about the service or the meter, I'll be able to click, get on here and show them and tell them.
Brian, what he does is on a day-to-day basis, our guys are out doing new stuff. We're finding new stuff as far as lines in the ground, manholes that have not been found in a long time. What he does is, okay, say our guys go out and put in a new gas line. What they do is they bring in their drawings and they give them to him. So he takes paper drawing and basically turns it to digital.
I go out and GPS, say they're working on a gas leak or something. I'll take a handheld out. It's called a Trimble. It collects data. And I'll come back in here and download it and put it on the map and sort it to where it's a little organized, so we'll be able to tell if they used a 1/4-inch brass coupling, or what happened. Was it a leak, or if somebody ran over a gas meter? Right now I'm on the gas map, and for an example scenario, say that one of our call guys are out and they need to know what side of the road the gas is on. You see here, I got the main line on here, and here's the service. But you probably noticed there's different colors. I have different colors for different size lines.
Okay.
One thing that he did do is we had a whole bunch of service cards that some guys had found. It's like 3,000 service cards. So he took all those service cards and all that information off those service cards and put it on our map. You know, the culture here in the past, I believe, is I know it all, and that's for you to find out. You know, we're not that way anymore. We want to share our information. We've shared information with the 911 department as far as fire hydrant information. They've shared information with us. Anytime Decaturville needs anything, you know, we offer our services to them. But we're trying to get everybody involved in our mapping. Even up to the office up here. I mean, it's what we do is when gas customers come in and they ask if they can get a gas tap, Brian will pull it up on his map and say, yes, we've got a gas line in this area, no problem. You know, we're used to, they would have to write it down, call us, we'd have to go check on it. We can look on our map now and say, without a doubt, you can get gas. I feel like we're way far ahead. To be Parsons, this little town of Parsons, we are way advanced in technology. I think you've rode with Tim this morning, and it is amazing how that thing reads now. As you can see, that handheld's just picking them up left and right, and it's a big time savings and money savings.
How happy were you when this technology came along?
When the salesman came down and me and Mayor and Lee rode with him and he showed us how it actually worked, I was like, please get it, please get it, please get it, please get it.
I bet you wore out the seat of a lot of trucks getting in and out that many times.
Wore out the seat of my little Colorado. The seat was worn down and the metal was shown through, and I wore the seat out of my pants. It tore my pocket off. Every pair of jeans I own, I got the pockets out of it where I could get in and out of the truck. Yeah.
What about the new CNG truck?
The new truck is awesome.
What size motor?
It's a 6-cylinder. It's a 6-cylinder. I think we figured it up when I first filled it up. I think Lee said it cost us like $15 to fill it up.
Oh my goodness.
As opposed to I filled it up the other day with regular gas, it cost $70. So I don't run the regular gas. It tells me to run it every now and again to keep all the seals and stuff lubricated.
Uh-huh.
So I do, but I don't. That was only the second full tank I've ever put in it of regular gasoline.
Uh-huh.
I run it on natural gas 99% of the time.
Where do we go from here?
The plan is, I think we're going to get a big monitor back in the meeting room.
What we'll have is we'll have a monitor up with our water map, our gas map, our sewer map, and they're out there every day. So what they'll do in the morning when they get their orders from Travis, they'll look at the map and say, well, the map's showing it right here, so it should be no problem to go out there and find it.
In the future, when we get to where we want to be with this technology, they'll be able to take any kind of tablet, iPad, anything, and use this program out in the field where they don't have to call me. They'll be able to go out there
all those yellow dots
and put in the address, whatever they need to know, and just look it up.
We're not even close to getting all of the meters converted over. Once we get all the meters converted over, there's no doubt in my mind we'll get it all in half a day easily.
Eventually, we may set up points to where in a specific area will send all those readings to a central location, and then it will just hop through satellites to our office, so there won't be any drive-bys reading. It'll all send it straight to the office.
Have you got job security here, or are you going to finish the job before long?
I'll have job security here forever because we're constantly finding new data, new things. There's lines out there that we don't even know that's there until it gets hit or something happens to it, and there's where I come in and I'll come and put that on there.
Everybody was reluctant to putting these things in because they thought they were going to be losing their job. You know, well, they're taking away a meter reader's job. No, there's plenty of work to be done up here at the city. We're not out to get anybody's job. We're out to do our work efficient and save taxpayers' dollars and keep up with technology. I'd say we're in the top percentile, you know, especially with small towns. Yeah, the big towns are going to be way more advanced than we are. I mean, they've got the money coming in. They can spend the money and keep up with technology. But yeah, small town, we're lucky we've got a mayor that likes technology, and he don't want to be back, you know, sitting back and making it push us. We're pushing ourselves to keep up with it. So.
Dog.